we've very quickly got to take the carbon out of transport, and there are relatively few ways available to us to do that.
I hope that this is a catalyst for JLR and UK to become world leaders in the field of electric vehicles.
Achieving the net zero targets, manufacturing is very often at the heart of that.
We thought electric vehicle manufacturing was something we probably should get involved in. When we go out into industry to go and find people who can work with us on electrification projects, they don't exist. Nobody's done this before. Looking at the vehicles that are on the market at the moment, none of those are high volume, and nobody's doing this in high volume. So we're having to grow our own skills, and projects like this are absolutely key to allow us to do that. But obviously there's associated risks with doing that. This project and the funding that APC were able to furnish us with has enabled us to dip our toe into that and understand what those risks are much earlier than perhaps we would have done had that funding opportunity not been available.
If you want to know whether you can make an electric motor every 50 seconds, the only way that you can truly do that is to do it. This project was really about understanding what it takes to design and make an electric motor in-house so that it gave Jaguar that option if they wanted to do so. So the Make-like production facility has all of the equipment in it that you'd expect to find in a high-speed production factory. It means that all the learning we get on how you apply those processes is very real. It was highly iterative, very dynamic, so you can very quickly build up a picture as to what it takes to put a full-scale factory in place.
We had an ongoing relationship with JLR and with WMG. So in the very early days, we talked about how can we build up that capability around volume production of motors. And that's when we sat together and developed that project proposal for the APC. So HSSMI's role within the project was to take that learning we've done in the Make-like production facility and translate that into a high-volume manufacturing blueprint. And the virtual reality really helped us then to visualize that, but also to help people to assess and review that by being directly within the scene and make modifications. So we see that as a very powerful engineering tool.
Having programs like this here in the UK means that we can bring the technologies to market first, we can get the job creation and we can get the technology benefit that comes from that.
They give people the freedom to be able to explore new ideas and new technologies. The project management went very well. It actually went, from the perspective of APC, seamlessly.
What feels really great is starting off with a piece of paper with a project idea, and now, 4 years later, having an actual facility with actual capability within the UK supply chain. We see the market accelerating now, and that was a real hotbed, that project, to make that happen. And that's what I would like to see in the future, to look back, to say actually HVEMS was a real part of that success story.
The future is very bright and very exciting, and I can't wait to be part of it, to be honest.